Today is 312 day that I'm here to share lessons I'm learning. I hope this also supports your dreams, your goals, allow you to become the person that you want to become. Today will be lesson pretty short, but today will be very essential lesson for leaders. And if you are a leader, you're supposed to listen, because I truly believe that this lesson is one of essential lessons to really become a leader. And have you ever thought about how to become a leader? What kind of actions do you need to take to really become a leader? And I truly believe that one of the number one actions that a leader needs to take is go first. What do I mean by go first? That means that if you are at work, you are just a regular employee, you're not a manager, but when someone asks a question, and what do? You wait until every single person will share their thoughts? Or are you going and lifting your hand and asking and saying the things that you believe in? Because leaders goes first. They don't wait for other people. They don't wait until they will hear other opinions before they share. Now, of course, understand if you are a manager, it's different. If you're a manager, once you hear all the teammates when they share, then you share your opinion. But when you are growing to become a leader, it's very important to go first. Because people who go first, what do? They learn. Because every single time when you take action first, you will fail most of the time. You will fail much more than most people. You will say something that could be seen as stupid. Now, other people are able to tweak their response based on your response. Now, when you go for interview, a lot of times people looking for leaders based on who is going and answering question first. So that means if there's a group interview and they ask a question, they're always looking who is first, who is that taking initiative and start speaking first. Because to go first, most times is the most difficult. So you need to have courage to go first and really break that ice. So, do you want to become a leader? How important for you is to be a leader? How is it? And why is it important though? And if you have those reasons and why is that important to you? So I truly believe that you need to say that, okay, now, from today, if I do not have any leadership position and I want to become a leader, what I will do? I will go first everywhere where I go. I will raise my hand first. I will answer the question first. If I go into the interview or any other way, I will be first to go. Now, of course, that means that you will need to say that I'm okay if I fail. I'm okay if I'll make mistake. I'm okay if some people will not understand why I raised my hand, even though that I didn't know the answer. Because showing that you are able to lift your hand, even though that you don't know the answer, shows the courage. And I appreciate people who are able to move forward without knowing all the answers. Because if you do not know the answer and you still keep pushing forward, everyone will be able to help. Because I love the lesson that I learned from someone, and I don't know who was sharing, but said that if your car broken up and your engine is not working and you're sitting in a car, no one will stop to help you. But if you go outside of your car and open the hood and start looking and potentially trying to figure out what's going on, a lot of people understand that you are struggling, and a lot of times people will stop and some mechanic will stop by and say, what's going on? Do you need help? So that means when you are standing up and moving forward and you really show that you are vulnerable, that you need help, that you need improvement, some people will come and he'll help to fix your engine, to fix something in your leadership. Because when you think about leadership, every single person, if they want to be leaders, they need to lead themselves. Because if you're not able to lead you, how are you supposed to believe that you will be able to lead someone else? Because you need to be in alignment with yourself. Because you're not able to tell only. Because leadership is by going first and sharing, this is what they did, this is what I'm doing. If you follow me exactly what they do, of course that potential will allow you to get exactly the same results. So that means when you go first and something is not working for you, there's a lot of people will be able to help you because they want for you to succeed. They want for you to really work harder to get into places that you want, especially if you want to be a serving leader. Because there's a lot of leaders. Some leaders want to be leaders of manipulation and they want to try to use other people for their own benefit. And some people, serving leaders, are using themselves to achieve great things, that you could serve more people. Because for me, leadership is a beautiful thing, because when you are a really great serving leader, you're able to make more money, get more resources, and use all those resources to help people, to serve people, to really making other people's lives better. So what kind of person do you want to be? Do you want to be a leader? So I said that if you want to be a leader, try this one thing. Try to go first wherever you go. Wherever you go. I said that because there's one thing that I really love saying, that when you make one decision, it saves you from 1,000 choices. When you make one decision, it saves from 1,000 choices. So that means if you made decision to go first everywhere for next month, next 2, maybe next 3 months, maybe for next 6 months, to make sure that you're able to implement that go first. So that means that every single time when you're in a group and someone needs to take action, you don't need to choose. Should I wait? Should I go? No, because you're taking action first. That's what decision you made. And I think that's always is very important to make a decision, and you don't need to take those choices. Because of course, sometimes it's important to not to rush into things, because we need to have understanding a little bit. But at the same time, we need to learn how to take action without knowing everything, because leaders, that's what they do. They go in the first, and they're not afraid to make mistakes, because they know that they have resilience, they have persistence, and if some lessons will come in, they're able to take it, they're able to overcome it, and or show that they are able to be present, they're able to be calm, they're able to respond to obstacles that come their way, and they're able to build trust with that presence. Because when you're able to be present and calm and composed in the face of the obstacle, of course you build a lot of trust, and people want to follow the leader who is not afraid of difficulty and obstacle. So I hope you choose to win, and see you tomorrow.